You're asleep, completely unconscious, face buried in a pillow, maybe snoring, completely disconnected from the world around you. By every biological measure, you're vulnerable. Now imagine you're not at home. You're lying inside a tent, protected by nothing more than a thin layer of fabric. Beyond that fabric is a wilderness filled with animals powerful enough to kill you with ease. Bears, wolves, lions, leopards, creatures that can smell you from incredible distances, hear sounds you never notice, and move through darkness as if it were daylight. And yet, night after night, you wake up safely. Why? Think about it. A sleeping human should be the perfect target. You can't run. You can't fight. You can't even fully understand what's happening until it's already happening. By all logic, predators should be wandering through campsites every night looking for an easy meal. But they don't. In fact, they almost never do. And the reason isn't simple. It's not one explanation. It's a collection of overlapping factors that together reveal something remarkable, an ancient relationship between humans and predators. A relationship that stretches back far beyond cities, agriculture, and written history. To understand it, we have to start with a surprising fact. Humans are terrifying, not individually. Most of us aren't exactly intimidating. We don't have claws. We aren't especially fast. Compared to many animals our size, we're not particularly strong. We can't see well at night. On paper, we're actually pretty unimpressive. But predators don't judge us on paper. A study published in 2019 by researchers at UC Santa Cruz revealed something fascinating. Scientists played recordings of ordinary human conversations near mountain lions in California. The result? The mountain lions left. Not cautiously, not eventually. They fled. They reacted to human voices as strongly as they reacted to barking dogs, and in many cases even faster. These are animals capable of bringing down full-grown deer. Animals built for hunting. Animals that sit near the top of the food chain. Yet simple human voices were enough to make them abandon the area. Even more surprisingly, some of the mountain lions abandoned food they had already caught. Imagine the cost of that. A predator spends energy tracking, chasing, and killing prey, only to walk away from the reward because it heard people talking nearby. From an evolutionary perspective, that's a huge sacrifice. But apparently, being near humans felt like an even bigger risk. This pattern isn't limited to mountain lions. Lions in Africa reduce their activity around people. Tigers avoid villages even when those villages exist inside excellent habitat. Jaguars alter their movement patterns to stay away from places where humans regularly appear. These animals aren't incapable of attacking us. They've simply learned over countless generations that staying away is usually the smarter choice. And that's because humans have spent an astonishing amount of time hunting predators. For roughly 2 million years, humans have been active hunters. We hunted mammoths. We contributed to the disappearance of enormous prehistoric animals across multiple continents. Wolves were pushed toward extinction in huge parts of North America. Mountain lions vanished from entire regions. For thousands upon thousands of years, predators that got too comfortable around humans often didn't survive. The cautious ones did. The lions that kept their distance lived longer. The wolves that avoided settlements had better odds. The predators that treated humans as dangerous survived long enough to reproduce. Generation after generation, that caution became deeply ingrained. What began as behavior slowly became instinct. So when a leopard catches your scent in the dark, something ancient activates inside its nervous system. Not a conscious thought, not a memory. An inherited warning signal. A biological message passed down through countless ancestors. Stay away. Don't risk it. Move on. And that instinct runs incredibly deep. Then there's your scent. Most people never think much about how they smell because we're constantly surrounded by other humans. But predators experience scent in a completely different way. A bear's nose is astonishingly sensitive. Wolves can detect odors from miles away under ideal conditions. Big cats possess specialized sensory structures that allow them to analyze chemical information with incredible detail. To those animals, you're broadcasting a complex chemical signature. And honestly, it's weird. You smell like synthetic fabrics. You smell like soap Shampoo, sunscreen, insect repellent, laundry detergent, and processed food. You smell like modern civilization. And predators aren't evolved to hunt things that smell like modern civilization. Underneath all of that, yes, you still smell like a primate, but you're not emitting the familiar scent profile of deer, rabbits, antelope, or other traditional prey species. Predatory behavior isn't random. A wolf doesn't simply attack anything alive. A lion isn't programmed to chase every moving object. Their hunting systems are finely tuned to recognize specific prey patterns, specific smells, specific movements, specific behaviors. You don't match those patterns. You're an anomaly. And when predators encounter anomalies, caution usually wins. There's also another powerful factor: fire. Few human discoveries have been as important as learning to control fire. Long before agriculture, long before writing, long before architecture, there was fire, and nearly every land animal responds to it with caution. This fear appears to be deeply rooted in evolution. Animals that avoided wildfire survived. Animals that didn't often perished. Even animals raised in controlled environments frequently show avoidance behaviors when exposed to smoke or fire-related cues. The response runs deep.